Hello and welcome back to the Wild Wormhole YouTube channel. I'm DHaus here with a gameplay video. Our team, Wild Wormhole, entered into the KOTE 5 KOTE KeyForge online team event is what KOTE stands for, and it's their fifth series of tournaments. This one it's a team event, obviously. And the total SAS score of all three of your decks must be 200 or less. So got together with my co-host Jay Bray, also known as Jim Braden, and a newcomer to the team, Camden. And we got together, and Camden really wanted to play a 49 SAS deck that he loves in this to allow us to play a little bit higher rated decks, and so I ended up playing actually one of Camden's decks, which I will showcase here in a minute. But this is just best of one, playing against Team Exalted, playing against IDK Man, and you can see his deck on the screen right now. This is a replay of that video because I actually played this in a coffee shop and recorded it so I could do commentary later. But Rude of Flower Comb, he's got Brobnar, Logos, Starlines. You can see what he's got listed there. He's obviously in the Logos, has some strong cards, Interdimensional Graft, and then the Neutron Shark, Reassembling Automaton combo, and obviously the best card in the game, Wild Wormhole. And Starlines, double Walls, double Ingram, King. He's got Transporter Platform with lots of upgrades. And the Brobnar for Worlds Collide is actually not that bad for Worlds Collide Brobnar, because normally it's awful, but he's not really stuck with any of the cards that end up being dead cards. He actually has a lot of big dudes in this deck, which is what you want to see in Brobnar. So without further ado, let's get into the game. I'll try to also pause on my deck here in a second as we get started. Here's my deck, Dr. F. Evivorp. So I've got Logos, Saurian, Untamed. Again, this is Camden's deck that I borrowed for this event. I believe it's a 73 SAS if I'm not mistaken, but triple Wormhole, so obviously just incredible deck, obviously. But besides that, it's got the Tribute Six Semper Tyrannosaurus combo, which can be absolutely devastating. And then the Calypian Ideal Scudum stuff as well. And Untamed, you got double Nature's Call with a Ghost Hawk in there as well, which is nice with some of the things that want to reap a lot. So very much a combo deck, and trying to get the combo pieces without accidentally Wild Wormholing into an unfortunate Axiom of Grisk. So we will get into the action here in a minute. You can see in my opening hand, I am going first. Pulled the Wild Wormhole, and Wormhole Technician, which, again, as host of the Wild Wormhole, it's very exciting, just super exciting. It is kind of awkward because the wormholes, you don't want to accidentally wormhole into Tribute or Six Semper or even Axiom of Grisk this early in the game. So it definitely makes for some awkward turns. But we like to live life on the edge with these wormholes. I ultimately decide to keep because I like the turn 2 Saurian stuff. But go ahead and play out the Panpaka Jaga, which will give everything skirmish as well. So IDK Man drops the Hapsis, and then he Wild Wormholes into the Floor is Lava, which by house rules, first person to play Wild Wormhole in our games wins. So he actually just won the game. Congratulations. All right, back to me. I do like seeing his Interdimensional Graft hitting the discard this early. Allows me to ramp if I need to. I've only got, before playing this game, I only had about 3 reps with this deck, so there's a level which I feel a little uncomfortable with it. But we'll see what happens. So play out the Strix and exalt him. Gonna play out the Orator. Was definitely hitting some weird lag in this game, but so here I actually end up deciding to attack since I have double skirmish. because I don't want that Hapsis just to be able to kill the Senator Shrix, and then get warded and then get all the benefits of the Amber and all that. So, plus with the wards I have now, it feels pretty strong. So, yeah. All right, so drew into Tribute there, which you just don't want to see this early. It's fine, but you really, the more I play this deck, the more I see like the combo is just such a blowout move if you can pull it off. Because what you do is you Tribute twice, and you basically take 4 Amber, and you also exalt him, and then you 6 Semper, destroying the most powerful creature with and get all the Amber on it. So you're ultimately getting 5 Amber in that swing. So here I just had a brain fart. We were talking about when the floor's lava hits, which at the start of his turn he does 1 to a friendly creature and 1 to an enemy creature, and I couldn't for the life of me remember if armor hits first or ward hits first, which the ward hits first. So it does damage to Shrix to kill the ward, which, man, that the Floor's Lava card really sucks when you're trying to keep things warded. It just keeps knocking them off. It's like very, very strong anti-ward. But yeah, so there goes Walls and Can, and lots of fun stuff. So ultimately deciding where to go here. Awkward hand. Again, it's like the Tribute is not great, because the Tribute would go on Strix, which is great, but he could easily just immediately swerve to Star Alliance, use his guys to take out Strix, and which just doesn't feel great to me. So up to Wormhole. The Strix comes out. Wormhole Technician. Just a weird 2/2/2 hand. And back to another 2/2/2 hand. It's a little unfortunate. While we're talking here, I'm very excited because this week Mass Mutations drops on Friday. And I can't wait to get my hands on some new decks. Love the enhanced mechanic. I think it's going to really make for some interesting games and very interesting decks too. Alright, so he pings the Pampaka, knocking off that ward. Plays out Daughter. I do believe there's a Perilous Wild in this deck which destroys all elusive creatures, which would be really helpful right now with him having 3 of them. So he's up to 4 Amber. I still have 1. A little bit of a slow start. Gonna play out the Wild Spirit. Allow Shrix to double up on some Amber and potentially use that as best I can. So ultimately, instead of getting a check, I decide to kill the Ingram, because I know this deck doesn't have a ton of great board control. Obviously, just drew into Nature's Call, but in general, the board control, creature control is not great. And so I know if Ingram gets a lot of turns to do the warding stuff, it could get out of hand. So again, super awkward hand. The Imperial Road is kind of a lame artifact. So it's just strange. no creatures in hand. That's hard. So he goes Brobnar, plays out Mega Shorty, Groak, Gravel Guts. Lots of big boys. Lots of big Brobnar guys. And then Fire Breath on Mega Shorty, making him even bigger with +3 power. Now, this is a problem because Mega Shorty is a 6 power creature. The biggest creature in my deck is Theros Centurion at 6 power. And it matters because 6 Semper destroys the most powerful creature just in general and moves all the amber. So if he's got a more powerful creature, my combo is null and void and does not work. So this is a problem. So I know if I'm ever going to get the combo off, I've got to get rid of Mega Shorty. But that seems impossible right now. So end up going Untamed just because I know if I can pop the Mega Shorty back into his hand, he at least loses the upgrade. And ultimately just decide to send all of the Brobnar guys back. The Gravel Guts can also get really big. And then the Groak I send back just because, again, it's like he can take out Shrix. Trying to forge a key with the Amber on Shrix before he dies. And another awkward draw. Even though it was only one card I played, you know, it's like I could have gone the other way. Could have tributed out and just got Shrix up super high, but he'd have a really obvious next turn killing Shrix, and I don't know that I'd be much further ahead. But yeah, just super awkward hands. You just don't want to see a hand that like mine right now. I think I was also thinking if he doesn't go back to Brobnar, and which he does obviously, but it might give me a window to tribute and keep Shrix a little safe. But Scrapper comes out, kills the Bramble Lynx, and all the big Brobnar guys come out. So look at this board right here. So I get to forge, but he now has 6 giant Brobnar guys out with a daughter as well, which makes me really nervous. I need Axiom. Need a nice board wipe right here. So yeah. Again, just awkward hand. End up going Logos. Honestly, trying to see if I can wormhole into Axiom, which might be a crazy idea, but I've got the Wormhole Technician and the guy. So Seismo Entangler comes out, which I actually do like seeing with him going really wide on Brobnar, because Entangler has an action where you choose a house and your opponent can't reap with guys of that house. So if he's going to use his Brobnar, he's going to have to, not this turn, but in future turns, he's going to have to attack and get some damage on them potentially. Again, not the greatest because I'm not clearing cards out of my hand, so maybe could have swerved a Saurian, but at this point, even though I have a key and 5 amber, I feel very much behind at this moment because of the state of my hand. Shorty's Brew comes out, making Mega Shorty even bigger. I think he saw the combo and knew what my outs were, and so that's a really smart play there. So yeah, so now he's opting to fight, clear my board. Almost, at least. So yeah, it's weird scenario here, right? Because I can very much just tribute, put a bunch of amber on Hapsis. He still forges, and then he kills Hapsis with some Brobnar guys, and then reaps forward. But I believe here with the Seismo Entangler and with the group think tank, I'm thinking, hey, I can go Logos. Stop him from reaping with Brobnar. Maybe he goes a different direction to try to clear out some stuff from his hand, and if this group think tank survives, do a bunch of damage. Wouldn't necessarily kill all of them, though it'd kill a bunch of them. All right, so we're using Seismo Entangler, clicking Brobnar. Brobnar cannot reap next turn. Hapsis reaps. Group think tank comes down. But same problem. I'm just not clearing out my hand. And then I draw into Crazy Killing Machine. I think I may have been putting too much hope in drawing that Axiom. One of the problems of combo decks. So he does go back to Brobnar. I was hoping he'd try to clear out his hand instead, but he wisely just chooses to take care of the board. Thinking he probably knows at this point I'm in a very rough spot. I am in check for my second key. Honestly, a little surprised I've managed to do that with small board, but lots of pips and shricks and all those fun things. Yep, so he goes ahead and kills the think tank. Kills Hapsis. Did take out 2 Brobnar creatures in the process, but he still has 4 out there. And here comes the Ganger Chieftain, which he can ready and fight with him, but he can't reap because of the Seismo Entangler. So going blue, forge the blue key. And now I just have to clear out stuff. I don't even have a target to tribute, even if I wanted to. So Harmonia comes down, Fittest comes down, but that's all I have. And the stuff in my hand's been holding on for a long time now. It is great to draw the Theros Centurion with that tribute, because that's the target you want to see. But again, the problem is the Mega Shorty with 8 power, which I'm looking at there. So now he goes Star Alliance, Transporter Platform. Light of the Archons, Cloaking Dongle. So basically just making him even bigger. Now he's like I don't know. He's just a big dude. Big dude. At this point, and I probably already knew this, but I know I'm in trouble because it's like I'm not going to get my combo off. There's no way. The guy's just too big. He's not going anywhere. He's warded. So just going to Sorry, which I probably should have done turns ago. Clear it out of my hand. Try to play into some different outs. So Centurion comes down. Captures 1. Great thing is I'm going to slow him down for a turn. Because of the tribute. But it's only going to last a turn. Ultimately decide not to exalt because I know there's no hope in me getting that Amber He's got so much Brobnar there, he can kill the Centurion. So no need to give him extra amber by exalting him. So there's the 6 Semper. Yeah, so got some taunters. But again, normally you don't see Worlds Collide Brobnar doing so much work, but Positron Bolt comes out, kills Harmonia, does damage to the Centurion. Then he Twin Bolts. Now he did damage Mega Shorty, but here comes the Neutron Shark. Just wrecking all my artifacts, getting rid of my creature. At this point, the game's over. Because I can't... I mean, he doesn't have enough to forge 2 keys, but I know I don't have enough to slow him down. The deck is pretty low in Amber Control. It wants to burst. Pull off that combo if it can. So I think, again, this is a case in just learning decks and knowing when... like I could have read the deck list, his deck list, and knowing as soon as he dropped that Brobnar to just play the tribute, get the stuff out of my hand, and try to go a different direction for the win. I held on to the hope of the combo for way too long, clogging up my hand, not cycling enough. I think KeyForge is a key to victory. I did get the 6 Semper, his one guy, because he captured him, but again, it's just too late. But the efficiency is so key, and you really can't afford to hold on to cards that long unless you've got such a big board that you can just keep reaping and you're good to go. So I do have the Amber on the Legionary with the Clippian Ideal. Kalipkin. But looking at my hand, you can see I don't have any Amber Control. So all he has to do is reap once or get an Amber Pip, and he's good to go. To add insult to injury, Walls comes out, returns Light of the Archons to their hand, gets to play it again. He's got the Transporter platform. The very cool thing about this deck is it's a 67 SAS that he's playing. And, you look at that, like, that Ingram right there now is all those upgrades. Now he gets them all back, gets to play them all out again, get the double play features. There's just a lot of great tricks this deck has. Talked a little bit afterwards. It's kind of shocking that it's so low, but honestly, the Brobnar stuff gets rated so low in Worlds Collide that every once in a while you do find a solid Brobnar set that does the work you need to. So he bursts up to 10 Amber, and I can't really do anything. I can play Perilous Wild for the memes, kill a couple guys. But that is it. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. My teammates did end up winning their matches. Yes, I had a teammate that won match with a 49 SAS, which I am just so proud of him. But yeah, fun team event, and excited to see what happens next. So I'll be trying to record all the games and getting one here. So even if I lose all of them, you can laugh at me. But we'll enjoy it because triple wormhole, right, everybody? All right, guys. We'll see you next time.